round picked T-side.
Yeah, it's a T-sided map.
Let's see it.
So
let's see it.
That might be a common thing. We'll see.
The FaZe Clan Anubis. Got 3 CTs looking to press into the bridge, and Kerrigan finds first blood here in map 3. Semifinals on the line. Rops gets popped by Nitro. And all of a sudden, that A side's looking real clean for the taken. But bomb is on Rain.
Ooh.
That's the problem, right? Now,
CTs are all over it.
That's one thing that I really didn't think we saw a lot of yesterday, and maybe it's just the pistol, but top mid pushes from the CT side are strong. And Kerrigan now, he's got an angle onto Beans. OC trying to fight his way out, but we've got CTs in the T spawn. And OC's dead to Rain.
Yep.
FaZe Clan pick up defensive pistol.
Yeah. So, yeah, that mid push. I mean, the only thing I see being difficult is that when you push mid, you could do it with nades.
Yes.
You could do it with nades. But are both sides one smoke wide, or are they wider than one smoke?
Both sides are one smoke wide.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you could smoke one side.
The left side, you got to get a deeper smoke, kind of to that spot where OC was last fighting.
Yeah, but if it's
side, that nade through the window.
Yeah, is it Rops that's throwing it? Or no, it's, yeah, over here, yeah.
It's the Rops nade. Oh, Rops is going to run, but not get away.
He gets overrun.
That's the thing, man. It's tough. You can get swarmed inside this A site. Half by working out well. We've got 2 kills versus FaZe already. Rain rotates through sewers, and OC plants a bomb. Yakinder picks up the next kill, and they're going to continue to try and press in. Brokey needs the reload. Back turned, but Rain gives great cover. And now Nitro over on Plat, just trying to go unnoticed. Bomb planted for him. Oh, he catches Brokey on that little bit of a pop-up, and a clean headshot could be here. Nitro playing with Rain. Damage done. Oh. And a 1v2 from Plat to give Liquid the map right back.
There it is. And Nitro was great on Anubis yesterday. Overall, like his series wasn't great, but Anubis, that was a standout performance for sure. And the guy calling as well, of course, going to particular amount of attention to all the details on this new piece of territory that everyone's trying to fight over, make it part of their pool. And that is a big to it. Didn't completely manage.
Scout on Kerrigan, Deagles all around. And Twist kicks it off. Nitro's gonna get through here, and Elige from downtown. But that smoke, little gap on the side of it. We've got damage on 3 of the 4 players here for Liquid. So Rain takes position in Ramsey.
And definitely because the defaults aren't so well thought out, there's so much room to get lurky, right? As soon as things start to get into the mid round, oh, that's when every single angle you're not holding could just be a timing, as people are not used to when flanks can happen. All those finer details that we know from other maps are just out the window for now.
Yeah. All the details that are simply going to take time.
Yes, they will just take time.
Regardless of who's who.
And you can even see that, like, you know, this game with these amazing aimers, a lot of the aim comes down to how well you know a map, you know, how good you are on the angles, and that comes with time as well. I think the operas have a hard time, especially with new maps. They've got the most difficult job finding out what the best angles are. Right now, FaZe in a decent spot.
Kerrigan holding Glizzy. We've got the peek around. Ooh, Nitro's dead. And that primes Rain perfectly. They've got to try to push, but the pistols prevail with the double. And now Naf recovers. He needs to get that planted, and he's got 5 seconds to spare. Oh, Brokey with the deagle to connect and take it right back from Liquid's force to FaZe's.
Oh, man. The antics have just begun. And the buy here, the amount of money left over. The idea, it is a 1v1. You might want to try to force back. It's a big question. Like this, again, you don't really want to think about the small percentages.
Stairs smoke from CT spawn out of...
Wow, we're getting sweaty
Brokey
on day 2.
And then this second smoke as well. I think he threw 2.
Let's see. Nitro watching from above as this gets searched out, and he's actually walking into it, and maybe they'll expect some respect here. It looks like Nitro could clear this.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
Taps into Twists.
Totally finds him. Robs
M4 pickup, but does Robs want to stick around? OC on the stairs, falls away.
And Elige was the guy prying eyes on mid, on T side over and over again.
Ooh, Ramsey push.
Yeah, they've...
This is pressure on Kerrigan. He's going to get away with 2 because Ykinder gets a team kill. And then Rain, able to get an angle from down in the canals, offers some help. The only place that Kerrigan could be helped from.
Yeah.
So good thing they went for that push because it ends up saving Kerrigan.
Yeah, and again, I think it was Rain who said that people are just not dropping down off bridge that often, but in the mid round, that's when it's going to be, you know, super viable. And here are those open sky are finding ways to pry things open, but from the inside, and they go searching again.
Yeah. Easy push for Rain. No contest really. He's not alone either, so Rain and Brokey gonna have a field day, or so they're meant to, until they meet the Glock of Ykinder.
Another Glizzy.
On the recovery from that team kill last round. But here we go. Easy cleanups as Rops comes out from long.
Yeah,
so it's going to be phase 4-1.
Again, a totally new challenge here, as Outsiders didn't do anything like this.
No.
They played towards the extremities more. They didn't really push into mid. They held for pushes, but didn't go forward because they can't beat them out.
Right. It's only the 1 smoke this time. Maybe he threw 2 because he felt like he missed it. I don't know.
Could be.
We'll see, but this time it's only the 1. Brokey hopping on the plat. Molotov makes him uncomfortable, but he's also got support with Rops.
A great fallback position right here, too. You can even just jump up again when that smoke expires.
Kinder met by smoke. So as Team Liquid start to shuffle over for the B hit. Also, they don't have any long B play at the moment, so they all want to try and push through Ramsey, but Twist is playing inside it. So, I don't know. What's the move? Kinder trying to press in. He's got Twist relegated to the corner. Rops just caught Nitro with an active A long push, and Twist's going to maintain. They turn attention towards long because Naf and OC are over here, but they've also lost track of Elige, who's been able to get in with the mid play. He thinks he's holding long A, but Rops actually climbed up rugs, and now he's in T-spawn. And as if Rops is even needed, Twist gets another kill to Elige, so they did not get their hooks into that B site whatsoever. Rops from spawn, from their own spawn, kills Naf and OC.
Damn, that's great. I mean, the idea though for Ykinder to respond to what he's seeing right now, getting out into mid fast, that's a good start. And he knows he can do that. So I imagine they're actually going to call something around that idea because they didn't see any FaZe players in the beginning. Where they go from there is something else. But we saw that Liquid, they found their most success in the splits towards B, taking over loved positions like that. I was thinking about how important that part of the map is for basically everyone for sure in the future, because A site doesn't need to be split, but B site absolutely does. Coming in through this main choke point is almost futile, it feels like.
Easy lineup there for Rain on bricks. Twist, almost caught as Ykinder tries to crank the tempo, but it's all too easy for Twists, and FaZe on fire early.
I remember he was like, when Cobble, years ago, when people used to play Cobble, Twist was one of the hallmark drop-down players. He loved playing that position, and it was the spot that everyone hated. And there was just something about Twist that I think, I can't remember if it was a quote, if it was just like what I thought about him or something he said, but he just has like a bone to pick where he likes to play the hardest spots possible because he wants that responsibility. Liquid try a similar idea with Ykinder. Yeah, he is jumping out middle, taking that space again.
I would say tough spot if they're throwing the smoke, which Liquid have consistently.
Yeah.
So maybe better for Twist to be where he is on the exit of Temple, just watching long B.
Yeah, Rain good in positions like this as well. That's like playing cave on Ancient.
Yes.
For example. Working alone.
Yeah.
Two Renegades.
Rain also told us in that podcast recording that, you know, Rops made it clear early, like, he does not want to play A solo. Thinks it needs a dedicated second player, and we've seen Brokey over there pretty consistently so far.
Yeah.
It's just in case you get those occasional 5-man T-side pushes. Ooh. Nice flash from Brokey here to assist Kerrigan. Little doors push to get the better of Nitro. And he even wants second servings. He's gonna find it. Gets tagged up, but kills Naf. And now Rops lays down the incendiary and falls away. Elige tries to challenge out, loses half of his health and sees nothing for it.
Smart by Rops and a really good opportunity. No surprise, Elige tries to come through that. But now Brokey can get in behind him. They're well fortified on both sides.
Ooh, both players behind Muffin Top.
These angles great for these angles so great.
But he lands the first shot. Oh, and Rops will pick up the slack as Kinder gets one. Kerrigan's fast flank gives FaZe an early 7th.
Yeah. Call it whoopie pie, maybe. Meet macaron. Macaroon.
Whoopie pie.
Some kind of dessert for sure. Really love what they're doing here.
Because this is what kind of feels like the de facto natural start to the metas. I thought it was going to be lots of B splits using the Ramsey entrance and long. And that's what we saw from Liquid versus Outsiders, but Kerrigan decides to take a peek versus NaV on long, and
that's the call out, right?
They've been sat and waiting, and by the time they get into Ramsey, they've already lost long. So they're going to have to just try to lean back into an A play, which feels like if things go poorly, try and pull this out, and Rops is going to play a nice passive corner here in heaven. So Brokey makes the contact. Nitro, slides into the bomb site as Elige picks up the entry, but then bomb gets dropped and the double op out of connector prevails. 3 kills between Brokey and Twists. A gun for Nitro with the bomb, just wants the plant and can't find it. 9-1.
Damn.
FaZe's CT side, world class.
It is, yeah. And that was Kerrigan, I think, the call out on the push at B main, because it was they could
met by the smoke yet again.
This is an interesting look, right? They've got Kinder taking that same free space, but now pairing it with a very fast attack.
Yeah, this time, this time they're already prepared to pounce through this long push, which last time was delayed. Rain not able to get more than the one, but so be it. Twists plays behind the obelisk, and OC will find some kind of an answer, but it leaves him on 22 health. He's got a hell of a lot of time to play. But it's the HP that's the limiting factor.
And 2019 Liquid, it didn't really have an op that was like superstar level, but Twist on this map, it feels like if that existed at the time, he'd be the guy doing it. He's just been wonderful on this site. But it's a 1v2 here for OC. You know, he's low HP, but there's an op here for Brokey, and all he has to do is punish one really big mistake to give himself a chance.
Brokey concerned with the mid flank as well, so he's just going to give a little space to the site itself, but timing on the peak confirms OC's position. Rops, the flank is there, and so are the double digits for FaZe, 10-1. 2 players survive.
And with this rain kill as well in the beginning, and then, you know, Twist can stand here, back obelisk, just work off these angles. It's like that.
Kinder has been... We're seeing, you know, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but Rain is the evidence otherwise.
Yeah, but he's also the one teaching everyone else, I think.
Leash sees a little skin in mid, so Liquid gonna try to change things up, but Twists is still succeeding on the AWP, and NaV ready to try and press through connector. Brokey, he's gonna land his shot. Ops just tearing them apart at the moment. And Kerrigan, such a nuisance that NaV stays preoccupied, allows Brokey to come in with the peak, and now it's a 10-round lead.
Yeah, and this is for semifinals. We're just talking about Anubis, but this is just the FaZe actually onto something huge here. And this is Rain, who's actually been rifling more in Ramsey now that Twist has been picking up the op. And the rotations are so, you know, when you start losing a lot, then you start taking more risks. That's when they're even more punishable. And this angle, I mean, it's just been hard to get him out because they can molly him back here, but he just smokes it, and they can swing with it.
But if he takes too far of an angle, you can get caught.
Yeah, it could be, I don't know.
He's not alone, though. Don't forget. Rops is right here with him. Elige got into the corner. I wonder if Kerrigan saw that.
It looks like he's... I don't know if he's holding for the left peak, but yeah, he's looking for the door swing. Let's see if he clears this. No, he doesn't.
Nope, nice. Little trick from Elige. Gets an opening kill to Team Liquid. These have been far and few between. And now Rops loses his support as Brokey has to go back to try and clear the gap in mid. NaV joining Elige. Kinder's just going to chill in the cutout.
Yeah.
As the pressure comes through, Brokey has to turn to help Rops, but that's where NaV actually presses in. And now Rops, with this smoke in front of him, they're putting shots over top, but that's not because he's been seen. They're just nervous. And, well, Nitro able to catch a very critical kill to try and open up this A site. NaV still holding on to middle. Will look like Liquid have found themselves a second.
Okay.
It's desperate at the end of the half, but at least it's 2.
Yeah, maybe we will get to see a CT side and a T side from FaZe Clan. After seeing the CT, you just want to know what they can do.
At least it's 2. Lit up with a Ramsey nade too. So first one is kind of dodged, but the second gets the damage in, and now a forward setup, right? Rops on the baskets, and Brokey gonna draw the attention away, but Elysia's AK connects to the headshot. Brokey stuck for a second, dives back into the bomb site. He's got support here already in Kerrigan.
They want to respect the smoke, but they also don't want to have to re-default, so it's hard. They can't put pressure anywhere else, and look, now the CTs are starting to scour.
So nervous that top mid could have been pushed, that they've lost all of B.
Yeah.
In reality, FaZe don't get too aggressive this round, but Liquid have to go back and secure it.
Yes, and then make at least a little bit of presence. It looks like they're just going to continue forward with that A play, but just want to be a good team about this.
However, like we saw in the last round, right? Mid to A split.
Oh, what a shot. It's actually Elise from behind. And the
Whoa.
op goes down.
But-
Brokey, goddamn.
Yeah, A site now completely clear for the taking. So some late success in this half, and it's back-to-back rounds by way of A split.
That's pretty good. That's just sound fundamentals right there, splitting back towards mid-late, on top of getting the kills, not putting all their eggs in this one A hit, even though that could have worked as well. And I think that's definitely hallmark to new Liquid these days, is just willing to play the whole round and play fast in some of them, but do what they need to do to make sure they have sound fundamentals at all times. So, all right.
No
Rain
way.
comes through. Oh, there was a chance.
Keep him locked in, twists. Oof, quick scope to Elise.
Oh, that was actually winnable for a second if OC went down. Now Twist just a bit too far.
He'll hold on to the op.
They have enough money to just go in if they want to, but
It's 3 for Liquid.
yeah.
Take what you can get towards the tail end of this half. This FaZe came out swinging. Now Liquid respond.
Okay. So looking for 4, and starting to get better and figure things out.
Oh, damn. It's even nicer from Alicia's perspective.
Right, true. I wonder if FaZe want to go back.
Well, if you got the money for it, flex.
Oh,
Nade does no damage. Flash out from bridge.
oh, the push out on both
That's
sides
cool.
of the smoke.
And the flash comes from the mid player. Double Ramsey push. And now Twists gonna leave Rain for a moment, and in that moment, OC recovers a kill. So it's still a man advantage, but only the 1. And 3 ops still up between the 4 players of FaZe. That was cool that you get 2 players with guns in hands running out from Ramsey, and it's Kerrigan popping flashes from that bridge window. You know, it doesn't slow down the second CT. We're learning.
Yeah, it's very cool to watch people learn on the fly. This pillar is actually so key. Oh, see, yikes, what's happening right here?
What? Did OC?
He couldn't figure out the sound. It's all brand new, I guess, so had no idea Kerrigan was that close, maybe. Twist comes out. Wow.
Footsteps in water are a different beast. And Elige.
Man, the ops are just popping off from every single position.
Look at the pile of dead bodies just right there by the arch.
True.
Look at that radar. There's like 8 kills in that one spot.
So, well, Twist now just has a definitive position here.
Well, he's trying to figure this one out. Twist can turn his attention back. Oh, so many corners. The only disappointing reality of that first half is the second one might be short.
Yeah, very well could be.
But we'll see. We did have some success from Liquid, especially on these long A plays. Nitro got away with this often against outsiders, and we've already got a 5 versus 3 for Team Liquid in the pistol. Glocks from downtown, though, can't deal with Rain. Fires that entire mag, and now OC's chance finally finishes him off, but it's recoverable or not. OC with a clean headshot to Brokey.
Crosshair placement right there.
It's all Kerrigan now.
Another one.
Liquid given a chance to recover this third map for a semi-final spot at the World Final. You know, we did make this whole situation just about FaZe's Anubis, but the bigger picture is big map to win if you are FaZe. You want to skip the queue. You want to get right back to another grand finals, from fall finals to world final. While others' consistency is in question, FaZe want to stay solid. Let's see it, Kerrigan.
Rain was saying he had 200 maps played before it got released or into the official pool.
Now he's only got 10 HP, so he is doomed. He is dead. He is done.
All right.
Liquid?
Well, Liquid picked T-side because the map's stats are just skewing T-side. Everyone feels like it's going to be a little bit T-side. But I think that's been, you know, so people overcompensating on what to do on their CT side. And of course, you know, map stats are one thing, but on a map that's completely unfigured out, yeah, anything is possible.
Get ready for it.
Right.
But it's going to be NaV on the pillar. Kicker here to support. Damage is being done with the lesser guns.
Oh, and then there's just a sheer firepower right now, the FaZe guys as well.
But 2 CTs in Ramsey. And FaZe Clan want to try and come deal with this. Twists just locks in for a second. Has to swap to the pistol, so he is doomed. And Rops is nowhere to be found. That bomb in the dirt at the B site. Let's see what the lurker can get up to. This is one of those maps where when you lose track of somebody, dude, they could be anywhere.
Yeah, and no one knows how to optimize spots just yet. So it'll be a little bit floaty, but it'll be equally as confusing even for Rops. We'll see if luck is on his side.
He'll flank through tunnel. Get closer to that B site. Closest weapon is on the other side of the bomb site itself. Nitro is going to keep eyes on it. Again, that intuition that Rops is getting closer. Sure enough, FaZe convert with 3 players alive.
So now we will have to see.
Makes up the majority of their round wins in the first half.
There it is, 21. Oof. And it's them switching over, you know, your Kinder and Rain. Rain showing them how it's done.
Oh, NaV didn't see it.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was like, wow, is he somewhere else?
Twists. Killed on long. OC catches Brokey, and NaV goes back through Ramsey to pick up Rain. Knew he was down there. Didn't want to let him get close, right? That's the one advantage when your Ts are still on pistols. It's really nice to use Ramsey and keep him at that long range. Don't let him close the gap. I feel like it's kind of like, you know, an overpass A-site situation where if you let him get too close, all of a sudden they're running with Tech 9s out from bathrooms.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Is there a better gun to get for Rops?
Nah. So, he's going towards Palms. Keep a liege locked in, but it's a 6th for Liquid. CT side starting strong.
It is. So the buy comes in. Kerrigan also will pick up an AK. 5 AKs here. And we'll see a couple of things. You know, look, even during that halftime, I wouldn't be surprised if Liquid talked about what just happened and see if they, I mean, they were already giving love to CT side, or CT.
Good first one from OC.
Angle you can really just keep closing off. Demands flashes.
Kill for Liquid, and a liege finds Kerrigan on the bridge. Twist, though, afforded a chance to peek from the deep side of Arch, and Rain now wants to try and contest this. Ramsey is open.
Yeah, so much pressure now on NaFly.
Turns attention back and catches Rain. Nicely done. That was the moment he had to find that kill, or else all of a sudden the long players could have come back. So Team Liquid in the guns versus guns on the brink of picking up another.
Wow. Smoke deep into mid from there. But there will be no reaction on the B side, and that's where there's 2 waiting.
Nitro holds the glizzy. Brokey gonna find the kill though, and then NaV still in Ramsey. Pinned into the corner. Twist can't manage the trade.
Wow.
And NaV, big round, 3 kills in the pickup.
Yeah.
That is Liquid's 7th.
Just the Galil and the split coming in from both sides. A new challenger emerges. And the score is now 12-7. looks like it's a total half-buy situation here. You get half armor, tech 9, a few grenades, and try to come through with a pocket strat. Let's see what niko looks like.
At one point in that same round, they wanted to go like 4 guys out long A. But double back to the middle, and it worked out well. Nicely done. Nykytilan wastes no time. But that's a smoke out of FaZe on the CT side of Ramsey. I don't know how that smoke got there. But Liquid's B players had to push through a smoke just to take that peek down canals. Now, FaZe trying to transition into the A split. Nitro comes up, 2 kills to his name, and bomb stuffed in mid. Rops will come out from A main, and there's nobody in the site to stop him, but they've got his bomb.
Yeah, he's been able to get here many times, but usually when there's not much else going on.
No kill for him, and we've got Liquid on fire nice and early.
I think FaZe try to do a smoke to smoke off Ramsey to deny vision to keep the B players contained, and then make it seem like a sort of a split, like, oh, we're pressuring here, we might lurk into this and then split A via mid.
Yep.
But the passive...
So many smokes out of spawn. This one's OC's. Twist picked up Nykytilan.
Ooh, that's a nice find.
Oh, he tries to go out for the long peek and just loses his face. Now, without Nykytilan, there's no Ramsey control for FaZe, which means they've been able to push up canals. And
yeah,
again, once you get this close, it's like, it's such a tempting offer to split B.
Yeah, we've never had FaZe in a tricky spot in this kind of position. They've always had 2 inside the site, holding on to Glizzy, ready to deny a retake, but oh, a kill comes their way.
Yeah, Kerrigan just kind of walks out middle. He's been caught there twice now. Naf, good angle from long. Ooh, he's holding lane, and Rain tries to come around the site, but that opens up this smoke push. OC tries to come out. Rops catches that. Naf pinned in the corner, killed by Rops, who's gonna get enough control of this site to put that bomb down. Oh, Elige though, lurking up. It's another one from Rops.
Wow.
Quiet game on that CT side,
Yep.
but a 3K already on the offense.
Now that one, 2v2, the retake's definitely on, and we see what happens, but Rops doing a little extra credit here. So that's 5 straight for Liquid, but now a T-round rifle here for FaZe Clan. It starts off with a kill from Twist, right, to Nykytilan?
Yeah,
this round?
Nykytilan long.
So
Got shut out.
and then behind that, it was Nafly by himself. It's pretty impressive how comfortable he looks, just like on all, just floating around all the time. And did make the most of it. Whoa, that's a crazy shot.
Fall back. Both teams.
And instantly, we already see something a little different. Oh, and Nykytilan playing back, ready for the fast play.
And that second op catching
But-
FaZe off guard.
They decided not to play inside of Ramsey this round. This is something that FaZe did, you know, adamantly every
That
single
T-smoke
round.
again.
Yeah,
Gonna have to steal that.
it's weird because they can still beat it if they want to. It's the top of it, right?
Yeah.
So-
We saw it already when Nykytilan decides to push through. It's like they can still catch you on canals.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be consequential. I think it's just part of a fake, some kind of fake. Draw attention towards it while they run out long, for example.
Right. Yeah, it feels like it takes attention. If you want to push through, you're gonna want to do it with 2. Somebody at least flashing you in.
But then if you do, then they can
Opens up
take
long.
the site. Yeah.
Yep. So it's just a nuisance. But let's see whether OC can survive a challenge coming out from long. Naf has pushed B. So this is going to justify the 3-man A setup. Elige still worried about middle because the split's a possibility. OC very much relegated, blind as a bat.
Blind.
And Nitro's looking for impact inside sight. Caught a glimpse of Kerrigan and finds the kill. Nicely done here from Nitro, considering his teammate goes down empty-handed. And a USP to the spine of Rops forces Brokey back in the clutch. 1v3 with Naf already on that flank, and a missed shot's gonna doom Brokey at this point. Oh, he almost turns.
Wow.
Imagine a world where he lands that. It's a bomb plant here for FaZe, but another round for Liquid.
Yes. So that's 6 of the last 7 here for Liquid. A good rifle round, but but it came with a really key kill from Twist on nykytilan, who obviously is going to be aggressive sometime. Oh, the molly instead.
Bridge set ablaze. Elige caught trying to fall out. Gets away. He's not alone. Supportive peek from Temple. They're going to try to pry down into Elige. Kerrigan slides past. Naf still got the gap. And Twist picks up the kill, which draws Nitro away from the bomb site. Gives Brokey a chance. But no, sir, not today.
Damn.
Nitro delivering. Shining on this A site. Rops loses half his health. It's a clutch attempt. With OC already on the bricks. Yakinder right there with him. Rops, ooh, off the plant. Give it a chance to leave. But he sticks around for a second.
There's not many great angles here to fight. It's going to be very hard. This pillar gives him at least the option to peek on the left and right.
Because of the smoke, he can get back and lock in on it.
He's taking a risk here, hoping it's not long, and he's fine with that.
Look, we're going to try to press in. He's got 43 HP to deal with the two of them, both along the left side wall. Ooh, Yakinder's tagged. There's the headshot. Rops looking to close this clutch. Yakinder's dead. And Rops delivers again. An important clutch with FaZe that close to the finish line.
I gotta applaud the smart positional move there. Took a risk towards long, assumed it would be 2 retaken from that spot, gave himself a chance to win. On that low HP, no way he wins that playing standard. Well done from Rops. And a 1v3 in total, yeah? Or
Yep.
Yeah.
Nitro first. That smoke grenade gave him just enough room to work.
Oh, that's huge. 14. Love it.
And honestly, they're on the brink of it. And right now, we've got Naf over towards that A site instead. Team Liquid are trying to play aggressive, and it's going to leave Yakinder on his own and Ramsey. Elige tries to join him from Canals, but OC just got shredded by Rain. They're going to peek down deep. Twist looking for another, and it's an insta-headshot again and again.
Oh, man.
Nitro, those long pushes, doesn't even get a chance to fight. Dead the moment he comes around that corner. And Naf, a parting gift, as FaZe have found 15.
Damn. Oh. Switches over to the T side, gets right into his favorite spot again. Disgusting on those long distances.
I mean, we saw him shine in that exact position CT half. He gets there as a terrorist. Look what happens.
Yeah.
I think Twist has a favorite position already.
Yeah, we'll see how much of a common occurrence it is for him to pick up the op. He didn't just pick it up for no reason. He opted almost every single round.
Yep.
As soon as he switched off the rifle, stopped playing there as often, started opping, spent some time there.
Of course, this made possible by Liquid's decision to go for an early A play, right? 3 players over there peeled Naf away from the B site, left Yakinder giving us a game. But the first 15 so flat, it was a minimal margin of error. And now they could come up bust. Elige closed door. OC back. Nitro on his own inside that site.
I was going to say risky from Kerrigan, knowing this flash has come out a few times. It activates the spray. Elige takes some damage off of it.
Twice.
They just don't have guns, though.
That's the problem. Gonna try to draw them in. That's why Nitro has to play inside of the bomb site. And Rops finds his head and a second. So now A sites crumble and Twist's able to fixate in on middle. So FaZe met by some trials at the start of this CT side from Liquid, giving us something to praise out of the gate. But unfortunately, just not enough room to really thrive. It's low HP on a few players, so still a chance here for Liquid. But Brokey's posted up on storage, and Naf's gonna round that corner. Missed shot gives Naf a chance, but he lost his teammate in the meanwhile. He's got a smoke, he's got a flash, and he's got half of the bomb ticked down at the hands of